I am so excited. We made it! And I'm right here with Any Action sportscaster Martin. Producer Martin. We're right here at the UFC APEX. I've never been. I went to the Zuffa headquarters. I believe this is probably the same ass thing. 2012, my first time in Las Vegas, I said, where are these guys? I literally walked from the strip to where their old headquarters was. And I came on there. I had 2 t-shirts from a gift shop and I was holding them. And I think the guy thought that I was selling t-shirts because like the tap out people. And he kicked me off. And I remember he was a little bit nicer than what we encountered today. My guy, he chit-chatted with me about a recent fight. This is how long ago it was. I was talking to him about the fight where Kung Lee knocked out Rich Franklin. And I was chit-chatting about that. I was like, I kind of wanted to see, because I could see people working out from the distance. I kind of wanted to go closer, but I got kicked out by security. Now, on the other side of this building, we have the UFC arena. Look, it looks like an arena, and then there's a lot of delivery centers over here.
This is the Performance and Training Center, I believe.
This might be the PI on this side, but this all is a part of the UFC property and headquarters, and this might even be Dana White's office over here. But on the other side of this, there was a lot of traffic, a lot of foot traffic. So producer Martin got very interested. He got some footage. Now, if you subscribe to Any Action Sportscast, you're gonna see a report on there with some of the footage. And also, he might put some on his Patreon, some more footage on there. He doesn't want to get a bad rep with the UFC. He wants to get press credentials one day. So he's gonna try to keep it low key. Some of the skirmishes that he got in with the security guard. But I want you to tell me, yes or no, was the security today acting like pieces of shit or what?
I'm only here so I don't get fined. I'm just kidding. Look, if you Google Second Amendment videos, it's exactly what we encountered. I mean, just power-hungry people.
And tell me about what he said about his shirt.
I said, who told you I had to leave? He said, my boss. You see, security. And he points at his shirt and goes, security. So.
Was it exhilarating getting in the face of some of these people, trying to get some shots? Was it exhilarating trying to get in the whole un-VIP treatment?
Your heart races for sure.
and then tell me about what he did. Did he not try to? I think he was bluffing with the police. Did he not, or did he call the police? What do you think?
I don't think so. Good thing he said it, because he said, "Oh yes, Mr. Officer," and I was like, you know, I'm just gonna go before Mr. Officer gets here.
There's a lot of coming and going, and they don't want to keep us around because they probably don't want too much YouTubers trafficking in that area. But I mean, what do you think has to change with that type of access?
There needs to be signs that say you can't film here, which is illegal, by the way. But there has to be post or gate off the street, which they can't because cars need to get by.
And look, where are we right now?
We're in America. Oh,
we're on a public sidewalk.
Yeah. So,
see that? They can't fuck with us here, right?
They can't.
This is a fucking public sidewalk, motherfuckers. What are you gonna say now? I mean, it's beautifully lit right here.
Nice
UFC headquarters. Man, we got a lot of good footage over here. But tell me a little bit about the mission of your channel and what you're looking to do in the coming months.
Well, if I could do Donald Trump, I would. I'm looking to make MMA media great again. Yes, MMA media great again. It's so boring. It's so boring. So boring. So we're just trying to change up MMA media. You know, make it funny content instead of just hey blah 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 blah. It's just content. You know.
And tell me about the research you do when you make picks.
So I've got Effie. He's my combat sports expert. So he does all his video watches and watches a couple other handicappers.
That's pretty good. We got handicappers.
We drink ayahuasca and we just predict the fights. I'm just kidding.
We met at the Kobe and Masvidal press conference. Having seen that fight, what do you think is next for Kobe? Where can he go from here?
He's a money fighter now.
Do you think he can finally fight Conor McGregor?
He hasn't even brought him up. Have you noticed that?
How about this? Jorge Masvidal coming off a loss, Conor coming off a loss. Wouldn't that be a perfect fight?
That's the perfect matchup. Two biggest losers versus each other.
And then Nate Diaz is always there for Jorge Masvidal.
The third biggest
But
paid loser.
what's the best fight for Masvidal, you think? Leon Edwards, Conor McGregor, or Nate Diaz?
Nate Diaz, because he's a money fighter now. So,
What would be the best fight for him to put the BMF title on the line?
well, he already lost it to Usman.
Did he actually? Because they said they were talking about putting it on the line this time.
Well, I mean, why does he get to choose?
Technically, he lost as soon as he first lost his fight, right?
Yeah.
Lost a fight after that, but they could put it on the line again for Conor versus.
That's why he doesn't wear it, because
Masvidal.
it was a shtick. It's over. BMF.
But for Kobe, he said he wanted to fight Dustin. Dustin doesn't show any interest in that.
Nope,
at all.
And he's gonna keep to his word.
Then he said he wanted to fight Izzy Adesanya. That kind of feels like it's out of his league, weight class wise. I don't see him going up. Do you see him going up and doing that? He's the number one contender. He can use that. He can use that ticket to do whatever he wants with it. What do you think he's gonna do?
I think they're gonna make an interim fight, and him and Leon Edwards.
You know, that's a very good idea. But Leon Edwards is fighting Usman next.
And that's confirmed, huh?
Yeah.
Yes, huh?
So he's kind of in no man's land right now. He's gonna have to heal up and probably just wait. You just wait about 7 months until something comes along, probably.
Yeah.
And just be the next, get the loser of the title fight. He's pretty much a gatekeeper at this point, and it's kind of not where you want to be. But if I was him, I would just take one of the Khabib teammates, right? But what are those guys?
No, he's not gonna fight anyone that's.
But he should though. He should just fight anybody
Because he's scared.
He's a fighter. You have to fight who's next in line.
He knows. He's a money fighter now too.
So we're over here having a great time in front of the UFC APEX. Thiago Santos versus Ankalaev. We're gonna see the results of that, and we're just having a fun time getting some footage here in front of the APEX. And this is my first time over here. It was a little bit of a scuffle that producer Martin got into with the security. I would love to see some of that footage. Check it out on Any Action Sportscast. Thank you for tuning in. More UFC coverage coming in the weeks to come on President Polo. And thank you right here in front of the UFC APEX.